Great. Welcome aboard.
Hi, everyone. I'm Bethany Deshpande, CEO of SomaDetect. SomaDetect is an inline milk monitoring technology. We're measuring the milk as it comes out of each and every cow. We're doing this continuously, providing data back to farms like never before. And this enables our farmers to react more quickly, more frequently, and tackle really small problems before they become massive, out-of-control big problems. And this helps drastically improve the quality of milk and find the sickest animals within a herd. Dairy farming is hard. About 1/3 of dairy herds are replaced each and every year as a result of two major issues. So one of those is mastitis, the other is reproductive issues. Mastitis is the common cold of the dairy cow. 1 in 5 cows experience mastitis each and every year, and we track mastitis using something called somatic cell counts. Reproductive issues are also very widespread. The average reproductive success rate of a dairy cow is 18%. And so typically it takes 60 to 90 days to successfully inseminate a cow. When these two issues get too severe, farms are just forced to replace an animal. And replacement costs for an individual cow is on the order of $3,000. This adds up to a massive problem in a global food system. This is where SomaDetect comes in. We're using an optical system and deep learning like never before. We have a completely flow-through sensor that we fit into existing milking equipment. There's no chemicals, no reagents, and no consumables required. Our system captures images throughout the milking of a cow. We upload those images to the cloud, and we use deep learning algorithms to decipher into the most important metrics to deliver data to farms. This is an example of our dashboard, and this dashboard is AI in action. We monitor things including somatic cell counts, reproductive status, and more. I think the most important thing is to give an example of how this works on a farm. This is the bulk tank somatic cell count level of a farm that we work with. This bulk tank somatic cell count is critical because it's used to determine the quality premium payment levels received by a farm. When somatic cell counts are low, they get more money for their milk. This farm hadn't been receiving quality premiums for months. And with low milk prices and high input costs, they were really feeling the pinch. SomaDetect was installed, and you can see with 4 shortlists and 45 cows, we were able to reduce bulk tank milk quality from 240 down to 160. The most important thing here is that as soon as we get below this red line, this farm receives a quality payment of $40,000 per month, adding up to $480,000 annually. Beyond bulk tank milk quality, we help to identify sick cows, we reduce the severity and incidence of disease, and we run a selective dry cow program. So we can identify the cows that do not need antibiotics and reduce farm antibiotic usage by 40 to 60%. This provides a return on investment of $10 per cow per month. Our reproductive monitoring algorithms are game-changing. We can identify cows as pregnant or open as early as 18 days following insemination. That's 10 days earlier than any existing technology on the market. And when you do this, you can maximize yield while reducing feed costs. This gives a return on investment of $6 per cow per month. And together, when we take these two things, so these two products, somatic cell count monitoring at $10 per cow per month, and reproduction monitoring at $6 per cow per month, we have a margin increase from 14 to 17% on farm. And what's most exciting is that SomaDetect is a platform technology. We're in the process today of testing fat and protein monitoring across 2 large dairies in the States, one here in New York, actually. And this will allow us to improve the profitability margin on farms even more. Today, the most common way to get metrics from individual cows is by having a DHI technician come to a farm, collect a little 30 ml milk sample, and run that in a traditional lab environment. In that case, it's about $3 for a single data point. There are existing on-farm technologies as well. I've highlighted 2 here, both from major dairy equipment companies. These products provide some value, but overall a low return on investment for the dairy. SomaDetect is different. The key differentiator for our system is that we're not using reagents or consumables. And so instead of taking 1 or 2 data points, we're taking thousands for less than 1/10 of a cent. We work with all types of milking equipment. Our sensors are installed today on robotic milking farms, traditional parlors, and large rotary systems in Canada and the US. And lastly, we are really solidly positioned to be the world's leading dairy data company because of the massive data set that we're able to collect over time. We have robust IP, we have 2 granted US patents, and the 2nd patent has also been filed in Canada, China, Europe, and New Zealand, some of the world's leading dairy markets. Our go-to-market involves selling sensors as hardware and collecting a SaaS fee from farms on a per cow per month basis. Today, we're targeting early adopter farms to get on-farm, gain really solid testimonials that will help us position us and help us to expand. We have significant channels to market as well. We have an established distribution agreement with one of the world's largest dairy equipment companies, and also have completed pilots successfully with several leading industry players. This is what one of our early adopters and a key advisor based here in New York say about SomaDetect. There's widespread and global agreement that this is a game-changing technology. These 2 folks are core members of our team. Our team is lean but robust. We have expertise in dairy, AI, and commercialization and go-to-market. We have been building this for a number of years. I started this back in 2016 with a PhD in biology, and my co-founder, Barath, who you'll meet soon, has a master's in precision agriculture. Our team has tested the robustness of this on farm. We've tested its scalability. We've tested it from farms that are 60 cow dairies all the way up to 3,600 cow dairies. And we're really excited to be positioned today to scale what we've built. We understand the benefits of dairy, optical technologies, and the talent that exists in New York State because we've been here since 2018. We have one customer that we installed on just in this past summer. We were able to find a farm in the Grow NY region, and we've been really excited to work with this. So actually a world-renowned dairy operator who has tremendous influence on a national scale. We also have signed 45 signed letters of intent to purchase from farms across New York State. Our US operations are based here. Our manufacturing partners are SomaDetect, just outside of Rochester. Our warehousing takes place at VIA in Buffalo. And our seed investors are here. We have seed investment from 43 North, from Empire State Development, from the Western New York Impact Investment Fund, and from Dairy Farmers of America. And our people are here. We've already hired 1 person in the state these past months. And of course, Dr. Roger Saltman is a key advisor and board member to our team, who's also based just a couple of hours from here. We're really excited about the partnerships and the work we've done through Grow NY, and we believe that this is really going to help us accelerate and scale over the coming years. Here you can see our sensor manufacturing ambition, as well as the job creation that we will do, and the revenue generation that we're aiming for in 2024. We've been relatively conservative with our job numbers, as you can see here, but I want to make sure to accentuate that this is part of a wider scaling of hiring 2 jobs in 2024, 6 in 2025, and 10 the year following. This will position us to break even in 2026 and reach nearly $80 million in revenue by 2033. This is SomaDetect. This is better data for farmers, better milk for consumers, and better lives for cows. Thank you.
Great.